My boy, you need to open your eyes to the very dark manipulation tactics that women use to control you. It's important to avoid giving in to women when they're being unreasonable. In modern society, it's always us men getting painted in a dark light. We get accused of deception, toxicity, and manipulation. It's men who are said to hurt women without a care in the world, while women are mere victims fighting for their survival. In reality, though, this became the narrative because women are psychological masters who use the tactics in this video to control men, while at the same time making these same men then feel like the actual problem. Women know how to make you worried, have you questioning your own actions, and get you chasing after them so they can watch with satisfaction as you squirm. They want to have you fully invested in them and extremely vulnerable. Most of this is done for their personal gain, and because many of them enjoy the attention. In this video, we'll go through not only the dark manipulation tactics women use on you, but also how you should respond to each tactic. Number 8. Let's start with the most obvious one. If a woman puts you in the friend zone, it is because she doesn't value you or see you as a man worthy of dating her. You must understand that she values what you bring into her life, but she feels no attraction for you. My boy, I want you to watch this.
Okay, so before we do this, can you please clean yourself up?
Yeah, I'm gonna clean up.
Like, make sure there's no snot.
Nope.
Maybe rinse out your mouth a little bit. I'm too sober for this shit, that's all I'm gonna say.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Friendship.
Ah, God, fuck, sorry. Okay, before we kiss, let's just take a moment. I'm about to kiss him, guys. This is the guy I'm kissing.
That's unfortunate for you.
I'm kissing him.
That's unfortunate for you.
That's unfortunate for you. That's unfortunate for you.
This is exactly the type of person that you want to avoid being in your life. Many men have accepted roles similar to the one you watched in that video. They think that this is how they will eventually become closer with a girl that they are extremely attracted to. But what they don't comprehend is that they're actually being manipulated. If you meet a girl who you're romantically attracted to, and she unilaterally decides the two of you should be friends, then you must walk away from her. You must have dignity and self-respect as a man so that women will respect you as well. Women can never be attracted to a man they don't respect. If a girl puts you in the friend zone, it's because you came off as weak, too eager, and like you were beneath her from the moment you met her. You have no choice but to walk away. This woman cringes at the thought of touching you.
Come on.
Okay.
Number 7. The next manipulation method that women will use on you is the excessive show of love. This is better known as love bombing, and it is used to manipulate your emotions. This tactic is when a woman will act towards you, just like a simp would act towards her. If you pay attention, women usually do this because they want something from you. They'll spend lots of time telling you how handsome you are and trying to make it seem like you have all the same interests. She'll tell you things like, "You're my soulmate," or "You're the perfect guy." Mainly women use this tactic when they want to get you into a relationship, if they perceive you as a high-value man. There's a difference between a healthy attraction and when females act like this, though. It may sound like a dream scenario to many of you, to find a girl who is doing everything in her power to show you that she's a good match for you. The issue is that this is manipulation, and not the real person. After she gets what she wants, the mask will slip off, and you won't be able to recognize the person you're around. When a woman is trying to manipulate you, this is usually not the only sign on this list you will see, which makes it clear that this is manipulation. If you think you're being love-bombed, it's best to create some space between the two of you, and to start testing her in small ways, to find out if she means what she's saying. Find out her real thoughts, as opposed to blindly falling for her. You may have found the girl of your dreams, or you may have found a girl that is trying to manipulate your vulnerabilities. Number 6. The next tactic that you need to open your eyes to is one of the most intricate methods of manipulation that women engage in. This one is covert and unsuspecting. Men give in to this and feel good about doing it, because they don't even realize they've been manipulated. Women will tell you about other things men did for their girlfriends, and about expensive material possessions during conversation in order to put it in your mind that you should do that for them as well. It'll sound something like,
"Oh my God, you won't believe what my friend's boyfriend did for her. He flew her to the Bahamas. Can you believe it? He must love her so much. What a great boyfriend."
or,
"Wow, babe, look at this purse. It's so beautiful. Whichever girl gets her hands on that is one of the luckiest girls on the planet. I have the perfect shoes to match it, but too bad I can't afford it right now."
do not be the guy who goes out and buys this stuff for them. It will let most women see you as weak and someone to be taken advantage of. You can always jot it down, then give them a gift at a time they deserve it or on a special occasion. But there's never a reason for you to reward a girl just because she asked, even if you can afford it. Number 5. One of the most common manipulation tactics that women use is playing hot and cold. It's like getting emotional whiplash. One minute, she's into you. The next, it's like you're invisible. This tactic messes with heads all over. Women crank up the heat to get you hooked, then flip the switch. It's confusing. You're left wondering, what did I do wrong? But it's just a tactic. With most girls, the overly loving attitude leads to them playing hot and cold to test you. They know this will create an addiction in you at the same time. They will pretend you're the perfect guy and act like they're the perfect partner. Then they'll suddenly back away and put space between the two of you. Being away from a woman that you've built an attachment to because you perceived her as being perfect will have withdrawal symptoms. It's like trying to quit a bad habit. It's never going to be easy. She knows this will make you feel uneasy and at the same time make you feel like you did something wrong. You must never encourage this behavior. When she does this, I want you to not react until she gets back in contact with you. It seems wrong, and you might feel nervous about doing so, but I promise, it is the only correct course of action. Number 4. Let's dive into a tricky tactic you might encounter, which is withdrawal. Part of the acting cold manipulation tactic is also the withdrawal method. This one deserves its own category because women will do this even when you're in a committed relationship as well. To do this, they might give you the silent treatment, but women can do this without going silent as well. This is when you will receive one-word answers, or she'll tell you things like, "I'm fine." She might withhold information, affection, or even intimacy to punish you. This may be for something insignificant. She will refuse to stop withdrawing or withholding until you do what she wants or until you admit blame for something that isn't your fault. It's like a subtle art of emotional poker. When she goes silent, withdraws her warmth and her affection, it's not a mere pause. It's a calculated move. Maybe it's a disagreement, or perhaps you did something she didn't like. Instead of open communication, she throws up a wall, leaving you in an emotional limbo. It's a strategic punishment to make you feel the void, but you must not let it twist your perception. Recognize it for what it is, which is a manipulation tactic. Don't chase after her when she starts to withdraw. Ignore it and continue on your life path. Let her come back when she's ready. Remember, you're not at fault for everything, and this withdrawal is about control, not solving issues. Maintain your dignity, stay true to your path, and the right ones will walk it with you. Number 3. The silent treatment is a classic in the realm of manipulation. It's like a sudden freeze in communication, a cold front that leaves you in the dark, uncertain of what went wrong. This tactic is a strategic move to make you anxious, to make you question yourself and your actions. She might suddenly become unresponsive, not answering your calls or messages. It's a deliberate act, a way to gain control by making you feel the discomfort of uncertainty. Now, you must resist the urge to chase after her. It's a test of patience and resolve. This silence is a tool to make you seek her approval desperately. But remember, a healthy relationship is built on mutual understanding, not on emotional games. If you've genuinely made a mistake, communication is the key. But if it's a silent treatment to manipulate, give her the space she seemingly desires. It's a delicate balance between understanding and standing your ground. Number 2. One of the most potent weapons in the arsenal of manipulation is guilt tripping. This tactic is often accompanied by tears or anger. It's a masterclass in emotional manipulation. Picture this. She might bring up something from the past, maybe a mistake you made, or even something unrelated, to make you feel responsible for her emotional state. And then come the tears, genuine or not, they're a powerful tool. It's like a fog that clouds your judgment, making you question your actions, wondering if you're truly at fault. She might say things like,
You don't even care about me.
or,
I thought you loved me.
it's a direct hit to your sense of responsibility, making you feel the weight of her emotions on your shoulders. But you must be vigilant and not let those tears blind you. Understand that this is a tactic to shift blame and control your actions. If you genuinely made a mistake, apologize and make amends. But if it's a guilt trip, stand firm. Don't let emotional manipulation dictate your choices. A healthy relationship is built on open communication and understanding, not on keeping score and tears. Number 1. One of the sneakiest tactics in the manipulation playbook is when she flips the script and paints you as the one in the wrong. She makes it seem like you're in control of the manipulation. It's like a magician's trick where the illusion becomes the reality. This maneuver is a combination of blame shifting and a touch of gaslighting, making you question your own sanity. She might accuse you of being controlling, of stifling her freedom, when in fact, she's the one subtly pulling the strings. Gaslighting starts when she attempts to distort reality, making you doubt your perceptions and memories. It's a psychological twist that can leave you feeling disoriented and questioning your own sanity. But my boy, you must hold firm. Trust your instincts and be aware of these mind games. Don't let the blame for manipulation fall on your shoulders when it's a tactic carefully deployed to maintain control. Now click this video to learn how to dominate relationships, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future content.